Sending love and gratitude your way. It's a new day. I'm happy. How about you? Today I wanted to talk to you about, I'm actually going to be talking about myself, but it's a message for everybody. So, I had gotten a little pity party about my my foot had been bothering me the past couple of days, and I just went way down with that. Like that was just a peeve of mine. I just went way down with it, and I asked God last night, why is this happening? I was in a ugly area, so like, why is this happening? Why can't I do this? And blah 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 blah, all the negatives. And I'm also saying, God, I want my foot better, and da da da. I'm doing all these things that I don't usually do unless I am low. So, like, as far as my speech. So anyway, I went to sleep like that, and I woke up this morning. I was feeling about the same, and God began to talk to me. He said, turn on the TV, and God, the universe, whatever one you want to say, the Most High, whatever. Turn on TV, turn on something to inspire you. And I did, and I actually turned on some teachings, from the Bible. A lot of my messages, I use the Bible as a reference that a lot of people know and they understand because of that, because a lot of people know that. So anyway, he uses them with me because my background, I'm in the church, so both my parents pastors. But anyway, he's like, turn this on. I turned it on, and it said, I am the voice crying out in the wilderness, make straight the way. That's actually what I'm gonna name this video, make straight the way. So I'm using it for me. I'm sitting here saying, oh, I want my foot healed, I want it better, XYZ. There's a voice inside of all of us, and you can call them thoughts, you can call them inner voice, whatever you want to call them, but these thoughts are just that. They're just thoughts, and we have a million thoughts a day, okay? But until you become conscious of that thought, it means nothing. So the voice that was trying to make itself resonate with me is, you are healed. So no matter what I feel in my present state, it was saying, you are healed. And it asked me, make straight the way. Move every block and obstacle that is preventing me from getting to you. Make the way straight. So, to make that even clearer, I hang an ugly picture in my house. It was pretty to me at one time, but now it's ugly. And I am saying, gosh, this picture is ugly. Oh, I don't want to look at it. And it's still hanging there. And I haven't moved it off the wall yet. And I continue to walk by it, and I continue to say, oh, it's so ugly. Why do I have this ugly thing on my wall? Who does this? Blah, blah. And I'm just complaining and nagging at the thing. But until I take that thing off the wall and hang a new picture, this new idea, this new thought pattern on the wall, it's not going to change. So what I did in my mind, I mentally took down the image of myself hopping through the house or trying to crawl around to get things done. I took that image away, and I took the begging and the pleading away. And I said, well, first I saw myself running and jumping and flying, everything that I couldn't do with my foot like this, like it was. And I said, I decree and declare, because God gave me a voice. Me and God are one. So if I say something, you shall decree a thing. The scripture said, and it shall be established unto you. So I said, I decree and declare that I am healed. I decree and declare that I am running. I am jumping. I am flying. I am prospering. I am so grateful that my foot doesn't bother me anymore. I do this and this and this. And I'm just going on and on and on and on about all these wonderful things that I'm doing. And all of a sudden, I hear this new voice. It said, now get up and walk. So I got up, I put my foot down, and I started walking. No pain. The thought that was once the idea that it was once a thought, now me and that are one. That's what it meant when it said, well, those two where two touch and agree, a thing will be established. It's not talking about me and a physical other person standing. No, it's talking about the thought that is floating around in your mind. Once you decide, hey, that's me right there, give me that, I am that. Once you connect that to yourself, you're conscious of that idea, you are moving in that idea's direction, that you're vibrating in that. I don't care if you still feel the pain, or the tooth still hurt, or the money ain't there yet. You have to continue to say, it has to continue to resonate in your mind. It never shuts off. It never shuts off. I'll give you another example. I had been wanting my grass cut. And with my daughter and all, I don't just go outside, and I don't do that. I let my husband do it. But anyway, he's on the road. So I went outside, and I noticed that the yard across from mine, they had finally cut it. Like, they didn't cut it all winter. Like, it wasn't cut until a week ago. And I was like, God, that's so beautiful. And I start visualizing my daughter and me just playing, running in the yard, having a great time. And all of a sudden, our landlord comes. He's cut the grass. Call it what you want. But the thought was in my head. Now, I did that at least 2 or 3 mornings in a row. I just went and stood at I went outside and I stood back there and looked at it, or I went to the back window and I stood back there and I looked at it, and I continued to see that image. I didn't see that ugly yard the way it was. It was awful. But I saw it beautiful. And when he cut it, everything in it looked so, I didn't even know whose yard it was. I just fell in love. But it was the image in my head already. I didn't say it to anybody. I did nothing. It just happened. And that is what I'm trying to get you to see. Don't take your attention off the problem. I had wrote something down. If your present situation you're dissatisfied with, if it's something in your life you're dissatisfied with, or where you are in life, you think you should be farther. If that's you right now, take your attention off of the negative. Close your eyes and start writing out the new you. Say, I see myself owning that building, or I am in charge of the company, or I am the new CEO, or I'm the next multimillionaire, I am spending my first $1 million. Whatever it is, you need to start putting that out there. Put it out there in a way that it never shuts off. This is what it means when it says when the Spirit understands the groanings or the cries of us. That's what it means. It's not talking about some Holy Spirit, some distant spirit far off in another land. That's a universe. It's talking about you inside. It understands your groanings and your cries. Or you don't even, it's not even a groaning or a cry. The yearning that you have for something. If it's a phone, and that has happened to me before. I was like, God, I want this phone for my birthday. Like inside, I saw myself playing with the phone and everything. And then one day, me and my brothers, we had to go to the post office. It was late at night. And I went to step out the truck, and my foot stepped on $150. I said, oh my God, this is the amount of money that I needed to buy the exact phone that I wanted. I never stopped seeing myself playing with the phone. I never even gave it a second thought. When I said, God, I already know you're going to give me this phone. I already know it's in my hand. I'm enjoying it. It is the bomb.com. Then it happened. So I hope that encourages you. Please subscribe, like, and subscribe to my channel. And thank you everyone for listening. Have a great and wonderful day. Bye.